Jeffrey families, Mrs. Sporer coming to you here from my living room. I hope you're all well. I hope you are staying safe still and you are now enjoying the outside more now that the sun has come out and the rain has stopped. Hopefully after this next big chill, we'll get some warmer weather on the way. I know my kids are enjoying the great outdoors and so am I. Getting out, walking, just being with family outside is a nice way to get a break from all that stuff you got to do inside. I want to share with you a delivery I just received. I am still ordering books at home because books, as you might know, are my addiction. So a couple of exciting titles just came. Hold that thought. Okay, back again. Sorry about the dog. She is very excited about the outdoors lately. And she'll probably make some more noise as we go. Anyway, she's excited about books too. She likes books. The few that I got in the mail that I wanted to share with you that I think you will love, and they will be in the Jeffrey Library when we come back. The first one is What is Lego? From the What Is series, your headquarters history, the Who HQ. We have What is Lego? So many of you are very into Legos, and you might even be into them more now that you're at home more. But it has some interesting facts on the back of this book I'm just going to read to you. The company was started by a Danish carpenter in 1932. The name comes from two Danish words that together mean play well. Lego, play well. One of the largest Lego models ever made was created using over 5 million bricks. Wow. Anyway, what I love about these books is not only are they nonfiction and they give you a very detailed background of these topics, but they also throw in there some illustrations. So it's a little more interesting to read as you go. And of course, with nonfiction, you can look at the table of contents and go right to the page that covers the topic you're most interested in. So if you want to know just about little people, the Lego Little People, you can go to that section there. So I think this is going to be a big hit with our students at Jeffrey. Look for that eventually. I'll save the best one for last. You probably already saw it. I ordered this book because this came on, showed up on my Amazon list as a suggestion. And when I ordered it, I realized I accidentally got book 3. So now I have to go back and order books 1 and 2. But this is called The Wizards of Once. And this is a series, and this is the third one. This is called Knock 3 Times. It is written by Cressida Cowell, who also writes the How to Train Your Dragon series. So again, when I looked through this book, I couldn't remember why I ordered it and what appealed to me the most, but I will tell you that the illustrations, let's just see if I can get, are really cool in this chapter book. And yes, it is a chapter book, but there are some very interesting and creepy sketches in here, and that's my kind of book. It just looks very interesting. I can't wait to read it, but I am going to wait until I get the first and the second book of this series. So that again is the series called The Wizards of Once. All right, and finally, one of the books many of you have been waiting for is Becoming Brianna, and this is the latest in the Terry Levinson series. Actually, I don't even know if these are a series, but these the other books by Terry Levinson are Invisible Emmy, Positively Izzy, and Just Jaime, or Jamie, however you say that. Anyway, as always, our character is struggling with some things in middle school. In this particular story, it's her bar mitzvah, which is a Jewish celebration. She's struggling because her parents are divorced. Mom is Jewish, dad is not, and she has to come to terms with whether or not she wants to go down that same path. Her mom really, really wants her to go down. So anyway, just like in all the books, the illustrations are colorful, they're engaging, and the characters are really fun to follow too. I think you'll like this book, Becoming Brianna. I only got one of them, but I'm sure I have more coming. All right, another one I'm going to share with you very soon. I am going to do this as a read aloud soon. This one is called Llama Unleashes the Alpacalypse. And this is the newest book by Jonathan Stutzman, illustrated by Heather Fox. And we have a llama and an alpaca. Oftentimes we get those two confused, but this is a really funny book about a llama who loves to cook but makes so many messes that he doesn't like to clean up. But he does remember that his good friend Alpaca is very neat and tidy, so he calls on Alpaca to help him. The only problem is this new contraption he built, which is the Replicator 3000. He ends up making a lot of alpaca helpers, and that is not always a good thing. So we'll be reading that eventually. Last, I want to share with you the newest book from Dan Santat, who is a Caldecott medalist. It's called Lift. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. It was actually by Min Lee and illustrated by Dan Santat. You probably will recognize some of these illustrations that he's done many in our library. It is written more in a graphic novel style. It is a picture book, but it's written like a comic almost. And there are a lot of sounds that are illustrated about a little girl who is fascinated by the doorbell in her apartment complex and ends up taking the doorbell for herself and using it in her bedroom to enter into mysterious, exciting new places. So this is Lift. I will be sharing that one with you eventually. Today, the book I'm going to share with you is called Unplugged Ninja. I love this book because it really describes so many kids these days, and adults too. Because, you know, we talk a lot at school about how we balance life and technology. And this book addresses that really well. So Unplugged Ninja is by Mary Nin, and she actually has a whole series of ninja books, but this one is probably one you can relate to. So we have Unplugged Ninja. Keep calm and stay cool. Unplugged Ninja was the calmest, coolest ninja that had ever lived. When he felt compelled to be on his electronics every other minute, he reset his habits by doing something active or creative. When he was feeling irritable or angry, he reconnected with nature by biking, playing a sport, or fishing. And if he felt anxious or stressed out, he relaxed by reading or spending quiet time alone. Yes, Unplugged Ninja never seemed rushed or annoyed, but it was not always like this. Once upon a time, he was attached to his electronics. And I like this part here where he's yelling, "Lunch!" because I think we all can relate to the fact that we are always wanting a snack or always hungry, always looking for lunchtime, even if we're on our electronics. When he couldn't find his electronics, he would begin to panic. Has that ever been you? Or perhaps this? Or maybe you go find your phone or your device and you find out it hasn't been plugged in. Now you can't use it. If the Wi-Fi suddenly stopped working, he would get upset. I know that's happened in our house a lot lately when all of us are on devices at the same time trying to do our schoolwork. And if he spent a lot of time on electronics, he would become irritable. Come on! And look at this one, he's all wrapped up in his cords. But all of that changed one day when Kind Ninja suggested he try a fun new way to go about his day. Do you want me to show you? Kind Ninja asked. It's easy. Sure. What you do is practice the 3 R's. Reset, reconnect, relax. Reset by doing a fun activity. It can be something active or creative. Next, reconnect with nature by going outside. I know one thing I want to do this summer is have my own little garden. I suppose I should get on that. Then relax with a book or a bath, but not a book in a bath. Before you know it, you'll be calm and cool. Thanks, I'll try it tomorrow. The next day, Unplugged Ninja woke up remembering what Kind Ninja said about the 3 R's. Reset, reconnect, relax. After breakfast, he decided to practice the first R, reset. He created a new game with his dog. Our dogs are loving us home right now. To practice the second R, reconnect, he went outside to play. Unplugged Ninja was having so much fun, he didn't even realize how late it had gotten. Before he knew it, he was performing Kind Ninja's third R by relaxing in a long, warm bath, which feels pretty good after a long day outside. It had been a spectacular day, and as he drifted off to sleep, Unplugged Ninja thought to himself, I should do that again. Even the dog is tired there too. Got some good exercise. Fresh air really knocks us out. If you're feeling like you might need a digital detox, remember the 3 R's could be your secret weapon against screen addiction. Reset, reconnect, relax. And that is the story. If you'd like more of the books in the Ninja series, they're called Ninja Life Hacks series. And I wasn't kidding when I said there's one for just about every topic you can think of. There is a ninja for that topic. So I hope you liked Unplugged Ninja. I hope you are practicing a lot of unplugged activities throughout this time at home, especially now that the weather is getting nicer. I will see you back next time when I share some of my other fun new books, and I even have more on the way. Have a great week.